Hi everyone, my name is Ankush and welcome back to Learnomate Technologies YouTube channel. Again, today is the second day of Cloud Fundamentals series, and today I'm going to discuss about what are the characteristics of cloud. Okay, so basically in the last lecture we discussed like what is on premises and what is the difference between on premises and cloud. Okay, so as we have seen, like in on premises we have too much of upfront cost. I mean, initially you need to spend a lot of money, you need to take care of your maintenance, you need to take care of licensing, you need to have a team where you are going to install the softwares, who is going to maintain everything. But when we talked about the cloud, in the cloud you just need to pay for the services that you are going to use, just like your Zoom car example that we have discussed earlier. Okay, now we have decided that okay, I want to go with the cloud. So what are the what are the things are there, what are the characteristics, what are all services I'm getting by using this cloud? The main characteristics which I like is the agility of the cloud. See, for example, you are saying that okay, I need something. Okay, let's take an example. You are saying that okay, I want one database. Okay, so you don't need to purchase a hardware, you don't need to purchase a software. You are just going to raise the request, you are just going to raise the request or ticket, and it will be fulfilled. You say that what you need, send the request, and sometimes like you don't need to send the request also, you have options to get the resources and you will get it within a second. So that level of agility is provided by the cloud vendors. Second important thing over here is scalability. What is this? Scalability. So what is this scalability? See, whenever you think that my business is growing and I want to scale my resources, because when the business is growing, you need to scale the resources also. So basically there are two type of scalings will be there. One is like horizontal scaling and second one will be your vertical scaling. So both the scalings are supported by cloud. What is meant by vertical scaling? You take an example of I have one node. Currently it is having 4 GB of RAM and my business is growing. I want to increase from 4 GB to 40 GB. So the same server, you are going to increase the configuration. This is called vertical scaling. In horizontal scaling, now I have one node. I want to have multiple node. So horizontally, I want to increase the number of node to distribute my data or to run the system parallelly. That horizontal scaling is also provided by the cloud. You ask how much resources you need, you can increase it and you can decrease it. See, many times what happen, like you take an example, sometimes what happen, I want to increase my resources. What I want to do, I want to increase my resources. That is called elasticity. That is also one of the elasticity. That is also one of the characteristics of cloud. What is elasticity? For example, currently I am having 40 GB of memory. I want to increase it to the 80 GB of memory. Let's take example, my current storage is 1 terabyte. My business is growing. I want to increase it to the 5 terabyte. So basically you can increase the resources also, as well as you can decrease the resources also. For example, earlier I was using 5 terabyte and I want to decrease it to the 1 terabyte because I got some issues. My business is not growing that way. So that level of elasticity is also there. Whenever you are increasing the resources or decreasing the resources, as per your demand, you will be charged. So when you are decreasing the resources, it doesn't mean that the same cost will be there. No, the cost will be reduced. That is something we call it as a elasticity. Another important thing over here, which is again the fault tolerant. What is this fault tolerant? Fault tolerant. Can we have, see, every time the business will not, going good only, or every time your system will not be running. If my system is down, I'll tell you a very small example. Let's take an example. I'm using some storage and that storage is having some issue. Can we have one more storage which will have also same to same data? Yes, that is possible with the help of your cloud. So cloud has a lot of options. You say, do you need the fault tolerant? Yes, they will provide you. It's just like you need to spend the money for that. Nothing is free of cost in this world. You need to understand that this, if you exclude these videos. So that level of fault tolerant you will get it from the, that level of fault tolerant you will get it from the cloud. Another important thing is the disaster recovery. See, what is this disaster recovery? See, disaster recovery means what? Disaster recovery. See, every time the situations are not good, let's say you have some natural calamities, or let's say there are some human errors are there. Natural calamity means, for example, let's say you have some flood, let's say there is some fire, and your overall system, you know, wherever your servers are available, um, every day is not good, right? Sometimes you will have ups and down. So if some natural calamities are coming like war, let's say there are some human errors are there, still in that case you should have a system which will recover your system, disaster recovery, and it should have high availability. It should have high availability means what? I'll tell you one example. See, normally what happen, whenever I want to store a data, we don't store a data at one place, we keep the copy of that data into the another place also, in different data center. I would say, let's say my current data is available in Pune location, but I have high availability concept in Mumbai location also. So by any chance if this Pune get closed, something went wrong, still, you know, I can recover my data from the Mumbai location. So that level of high availability solutions are also provided by the cloud vendors. And not only just any one vendor, you take an example of any vendor, like we talked about AWS, GCP, Azure, you take it, all those, you know, you will get it. Another important thing is, you know, when you talked about the uptime, now the uptime is very good, like normally like it's like 99.99999. So normally, if you take the example of on premises, there is a chances that you may have power outage, you may have some network issues, right? So your uptime, because if power outage is there, definitely your application will be impacted. I'm looking for a solutions where the applications will not go down unless and until very disaster kind of situation happen. In that also we have solutions, but it should not be down for, like, did you observe, like, did you see like WhatsApp is down for 3 days, 4 days, Instagram is down for so long time? No, it will be hardly minute or maybe 30 minutes or less than that also. So that level of high availability provided by the vendors, that level of high availability will be provided by the cloud vendors. So yeah, like whenever you guys are discussing about this, the characteristics of cloud, definitely it is providing the agility. You raise the request, you will get the resources. Scalability, you are asking for resources, you can increase it, you can decrease it. You have options like high ability, fault tolerant, all those options are provided by the cloud vendors. Initial cost is not there, you are just going to pay as you go. There is a service called pay as you go. Pay as you go means whatever services you are going to use, for that services only you need to pay the cost. Okay, so many features are there, cloud is good, you don't need to worry about the security, you don't need to worry about the maintenance, multiple factors provided by the cloud. I hope you enjoyed the today's session, and again, if you are looking for something new in the cloud, you can use the comment section. If you guys are interested for next video, so you can just mention interested in the comment section. The next video we are going to create about a different services provided by the cloud, like infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service. What are their differences? All those things we are going to discuss in the next lecture. Again, this knowledge is going to be helpful for not only database administrator, data engineers, cloud, DevOps, everyone, including your AI people in future also. So again, if you have anything in your mind, let me know. Again, if you guys are interested for next lecture, mention interested. We are starting a new batch of data engineer. If you guys are interested to start your journey a data engineer with us, there is a Google form available in the description. You guys can follow me on LinkedIn as well as on Instagram. And I hope you people are enjoying these lectures. Thank you.